Hi my lovelies, thank you for joining me again, and for those of you who are new, hi, I'm Lola, and so we're going to start off with a primer, and the primer that I'm using today is the Becca primer, and it's the illuminating one, and it actually looks purple, but when you mix it in, okay, so the purple hint doesn't really go, but it gets better. The idea is that it's going to reflect the against the light, and it will make your skin look glowy throughout the day. So today I wanted to do a look that's kind of glowy and summertime with using like a BB cream, which is the one that I'm showing you guys now, which is by Bobbi Brown, and it has an SPF of 35. I don't really use BB creams that often because my skin is oily, but there are things that you can do to help control that. So now I'm just massaging that into my skin, and it feels so nice and hydrating because obviously a BB cream is like a moisturizer and a foundation in one. So now I'm going to use my Urban Decay All-Nighter just to help lock that into place before I do anything else. Now I'm taking my Tom Ford concealer, which I was struggling to open, and I'm just going to put that in the areas that I usually do. So underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, a little bit on my forehead. Just the high points of my face to add back some dimension into my skin. So I'm just taking my Real Techniques sponge just to blend this out. I mean, I feel like every video I use a Real Techniques product, so you know, hit me up, Real Techniques. So I'm just blending that out now. Okay, so everything looks really nice, but just to make sure I always put my hand towards my face to make sure everything is kind of matching. So now I'm going to go onto the eyes, and I'm taking this Smashbox eyelid primer, well, eyeshadow primer, and I like it because it neutralizes the eyes, but it's actually a really good primer as well. So I'm just blending that out onto my eyelids, and then we'll get into the eyeshadow. So I'm starting off with this gold shimmery colour. I should have the palette here with the names, but I don't, but I'll put everything in the description box below. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get the hang of all of this. So I'm taking this gold just to highlight my brow area and give it a bit of definition. I don't usually do this first, but I thought why not? So now I'm going in with this deep brown, and I'm going to put that in my crease. So now I'm going in with this orange, and I'm mixing it with the one beside it a little bit, just to help transition that brown shade a little bit more. So I'm just going to go over it, and it's going to add a bit of warmth as well. So now I'm going in with this teal kind of greeny blue-ish colour. I don't know what you would call it. And I'm just taking it with my finger and I'm placing it onto my eyelid. So I'm not being like very careful or anything, I'm just placing it there because I know I'm gonna turn this eyeshadow look into a halo eye. So you don't have to be precious. So I thought it was too blue, so I'm gonna add this green just on top just to make the colour a bit more green. Yeah, that's better. Every time I use this eyeshadow palette, it's the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, by the way. Every time I use it, I feel like a mermaid. So now I'm just mixing the brown, the darkest brown in the palette with the black, and I'm going to put that into the outer corner of my eye and also the inner corner of my eye, just to create a halo effect. So the shimmer is focused on the center of the eye. It actually makes your eyes look bigger, and I love a big I love a big eye. What? But I do like when my eyes are big. So sometimes I feel like I take too much product on the eyeshadow brush, and whenever you do that, you just want to tap lightly, and you can always move from eye to eye, which is what I'm doing here. just to make sure one eye isn't darker than the other. And so once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to go on and do my bottom lash line, which I'm doing now. So now I'm just placing the shimmers, the same colours that I used on my lid, on my bottom lash line. So I'm just blending to make sure everything looks good. And now I'm going into my brows. So I've used this product before, but for those of you who may not have seen my video where I use this, this is called Gimme Brow by Benefit, and like I always say, you have to go backwards with the product because it helps for the fibres in the brow gel to actually attach to your brow hairs to make it look fuller, and then you can brush it out after. I really like this product. I use it on a daily basis if I'm going to work and I just want a little something. But today I want to make it a bit more defined, so I'm taking this MAC brow pencil in Spiked. I'm just filling in any gaps that I might have in my brows. The other day I saw this girl and she had the most beautiful brows, and I was just so like, oh, my brows used to be like this once upon a time. Anyway, so I'm going in with my Anastasia blush trio in Berry Amour, and I'm taking the orange shade just to add a little bit of colour into my skin. So now it's highlight time. I'm using my 3D highlighter by Huda Beauty, and I'm just mixing the two bottom shades, the gold and the pinkish tone. And I'm just putting that on the high points of my face, mainly my cheekbones, and then I'll put a little bit on the bridge of my nose sometimes. So now I'm taking this Fenty Beauty highlighter palette, only because I thought the eyes were missing a little bit of something, and this is a cool tone look, and so I thought I'd take the center silverish tone to add a bit of pop into my inner corner of my eyes. I never really do cool tone looks, so this is something different for me. I like my warm tones, I like my pinks, my purples, my oranges, berry colours, but you know, gotta sometimes go out your comfort zone. So I put my lashes on, and I can't remember what lashes they are, but I will put them in the description box below. To me they look like either Ardell's or Eyelure, but I will definitely let you guys know. And when I say my description box, guys, there's a link to my blog page. I always put it on my blog page just to make sure you guys actually know. So now for my lips, I'm taking this Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and I also used the liner in Chocolate from Clinique, I believe. I'm just using that. I wanted a bit more of an ombre effect, so I'm taking this Dose of Colours Desi times Katie lipstick, and I think it's more cream please or creamer please, something like that. I'll put it in the description box below, but I really like this to just add a bit of something, and as always I like to add a gloss just to bring everything together. This gloss is from Bare Minerals. So that's the end of the video, guys. This is the final look. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you've learnt something. And as always, please, 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 please give me a like and also leave a comment and subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss my future uploads. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.